Welcome once again to my studio. This is where I've been working on a new CD. It's called Awakens. And I'm very excited to be able to finally get to share it with you. It's always a beautiful experience for me to prepare a new album of music. But this one took some interesting new twists and turns, and I tried some new things that I hadn't tried before. For one, I played the mandolin on the opening track, and it was a pretty fast part, so I had to read the score, but I can't read mandolin music. But since mandolin is tuned like a violin, I could shift the score, since I played the cello, and play the mandolin so that I was as if I were reading cello music on a tiny cello, sideways like a guitar. Anyway, it worked out beautifully. It was a lot of fun. Another instrument I tried for the first time was the viola. I figured if I could play it on my lap like a tiny cello and adjust my fingering appropriately, then I'd be able to add it to the CD. And sure enough, it added a beautiful new texture to the music. I was very happy about that, and it was a lot of fun. Now I have a new instrument I can play. I came across a fantastic trumpet player, Randy Baltzell, lives up in the Pacific Northwest. I had heard his music and thought, he has a beautiful, beautiful sound, and it has a lot of heart in it. And that's always the quality I'm looking for in my music. And so we talked and we got to know each other a little bit, and we worked something out where I sent him some tracks and he played an absolutely gorgeous trumpet part on the title track, Awakens. Another interesting twist along the way was I had written a song for Dia to sing on the CD called Come Little Butterfly. And when it came time to record the vocal, I found out that she was going to be out of town for 4 or 5 months and wouldn't be able to come into the studio to record it. So we worked at it, and finally we realized that in her travels, one of the places she would be staying was a house where there were some musicians that had a studio. So we set up a session where we hired an engineer, came into the studio, and Dia had her iPad near the microphone, and we had a Skype session open with me here in the studio, so I could see her while she was recording, and we could talk back and forth. And of course, Dia came through with an absolutely beautiful performance of the song, and it just came out beautifully. A World Awakens is now entering that phase, that final phase where the mixing, the mastering, the artwork, the manufacturing all need to be done. And so I've created this crowdfunding campaign to help raise the money to help pay for the expenses. I'm doing it this time through my website, and that's got some benefits. One of the things that I've done that's a little bit different this time is that usually there's little categories of gifts. For this amount you'll get this gift, for this amount you'll get this gift. There's a new category where you get to choose the amount and the gift. So you propose an amount and a gift and send it to me via email through the website, and then if I think that sounds fair and feasible, then it's a go, and you can just contribute that amount. Anyway, if you'd like to read more about it, I've got a lot of information on my website, and I've created a highlight video that you can watch, and you can hear some of the music. It's still the rough mixes, and it's highlights of 10 of the 12 tracks. And of course, that's the best way to get a feeling for the music, a feeling for the CD, and see if it's something that you want to be a part of. There's a lot more to say, but I want to keep the video short, and I'd like you to go check out the music video, whether or not you want to participate in the campaign. And I appreciate your listening, so thank you and enjoy.